Hey everyone, I wanted to make a quick video about print on demand, and for those of you that want to take it serious in 2026, I know it's December, we're getting close, and a lot of you have New Year's resolutions and want to do print on demand. One of the resolutions might be to do print on demand in 2026 and make lots of money with it. Now, that's a great thing to do, and I wanted to share with you my tips as a print on demand seller that's been doing it for 20 years. Now, there's three main important things in this video, so you're going to want to pay attention for this. I don't think anybody else is going to share it this way because most people are going to talk about themselves and how they can help you. I'm actually going to tell you how you can find the best thing on here. So first things first, if you're serious about doing print on demand, I think there's only really three ways to do print on demand to make lots and lots of money. Other ways like TeePublic and Redbubble and things like that, Spreadshirt, are great for like a hobby and getting small income. But if you're thinking about big income, thousands of dollars a month, there's basically only three ways to do it. And that is Amazon Merch on Demand, or any Amazon, KDP, Amazon Seller Central, anything like that, because it has lots of traffic. Etsy, also lots of traffic. I know a lot of people that do really well on Etsy. I've interviewed a bunch of them. That will come into play later in this video. And third, selling on your own website, either with Shopify or Everbee store or however you want to set it up. Those are mainly the three ways that you're going to make lots of income with print on demand. Anything else besides that, you probably won't. It's probably going to just be a hobby, hundreds of dollars here, 20 there, and so on. But if you're serious about making thousands of dollars each month, those are the three things. Amazon, Etsy, or your own website. Okay, the second thing that you need to know about making lots of money with print on demand is it's hard to do it on your own. The best way to do it is to find a mentor and follow what they say. Somebody that's done it before, somebody that you can trust, and somebody that you like their style of teaching, and follow them. And also I think another great way is to have a community, either a merch mastermind or some kind of mastermind where you all are doing the same thing, helping each other, lifting each other up. Now, there's lots of them out there. So this will come into play with my third thing that I want to tell you is I've interviewed a ton of people, and this year alone I've done 14 interviews, and I'm going to go through each one of these, and I'm going to tell you which one of these talk about the things that I talked about: Amazon, Etsy, or selling on your own website. And then you can find which ones is best for you, which mentor is best for you, which community, which mastermind, which group, which course, whatever it is best for you. Figure out which one you like, the way they talk, the way they teach, and all of that, and then go and see how they do it. Because doing it alone, just figuring it out alone, is the slowest process. And everyone that I've interviewed has said the same thing. Only if I knew this before, I want to teach you this now. And really, that's how we learn faster. We can learn a lot faster when we're in a group or where someone's teaching us. That's why we go to school. That's why we go to college. That's why all those things, we watch courses, because if somebody can tell us how to do it and teach us how to do it, we can learn a lot faster. And if we're doing it in a group together, even better, where everybody shares their opinions. You can just learn and learn, see what's working, what's not working, and where to get the tools and how to design this and so on. So the rest of this video is going to be me showing you which videos I did this year, interviews, and what they're related to. Whether you want to do Etsy, Amazon, or sell on your own. Now, you need to pick one. You can't do all three. It's going to really divide your time, and you're not going to make as much money in the month if you do all three at once. So figure out which mentor, which one you want to do first. I would suggest that you pick which site you want first, either Amazon, Etsy, or selling on your own site. And you can do this by watching those videos as well. Amazon definitely is the lowest barrier to entry, except that it's really hard to get into Amazon. So I would say actually Etsy is the lowest bar to entry, but it does have some costs associated with. Selling on your own website costs more, but there's less people who do it because it's a higher bar of entry. So if you gotta weigh the pros and cons on that one. I'll leave that up to you. But let's go through some of these interviews that I did this year so that you can kind of see which person you want to try and listen to and follow along. And a lot of these have communities, courses, and groups, so they can teach you what's the best way to make lots of money with print on demand. Okay, the first interview that I did this year was this one, Andreas. Andreas is great. He's in the Pod Council. He's done so much on Amazon and Etsy. Etsy first. I think he started with Etsy first. He has lots of great tips on there, and now he's doing Amazon, and he's crushing it there as well. So if you like the way Andreas talks and the way he teaches and things, I'll put a link in the description there, or actually it'll be in the description of that video, this one right here. So take a look at that video. If you've listened to him before on the Pod Council and you like relate with him, you like the way that he speaks and the way that he teaches, then go watch that full video. Click on that link that's in there in that description, and then see if you like his style, the way he teaches. I believe he has a community as well, so you can join on there. People are making lots of money in his community as well as all the other ones there. So if he relates to you, that's what I'm saying. Great, that works. And if you want to do Amazon and or Etsy, I think he has a lot of knowledge with that, especially on Etsy. He's been doing that for a while and he's been crushing it. The next video I did was this one right here, and this is with Michael Essex. I don't know if he actually has a course. I know he has courses about how to design, like myself, and he sells on Amazon. I know that. So go and check it out. He's great about how to find design ideas. He's great, the idea guy, I call him. And watch that video. He teaches how to create and figure out what to design and put on the t-shirt, kind of like me, but in a different way. I love his stuff. I've had his poster on my walls for a long time, and I really like his app that he has out there that can really help you. It uses AI and kind of helps you along and discover like new ideas. I think that's his thing, about just coming up with lots and lots of ideas. The next interview I did this year was this one, Chris Heckman. He has a great group about Shopify, and he is actually helping me with my Shopify stores. I'm learning a lot about it. So he has the We Scale community, which is free, by the way, so you can go in there and learn a lot. He has like a 31-hour course for Shopify. So if you're really serious about Shopify, that's a great one to start with. He also has a paid course, We Scale course. Go to that video if you're interested in Shopify. Click on the link and learn. He has been doing it and has done multi-million-dollar shops, and the people in his group also have done million-dollar sales too. So great resource there. I would say start with the free one first, but if you want to just get into the paid one, there's so much information. The paid one actually has those mentors that can help you and that have done it too. But the free one is great as well. Either way you want to go, you can't lose. The next video that I did this year, the interview I did this year, is this one with Adam Young. He's a great on Amazon merch on demand. He knows how to find things and does searches and research. His thing is research. And I've been to his community as well, him and Philip. I'll get to Philip. I've also did an interview with Philip later in the year, so I'll talk about that as well. But yeah, their group, there's again, people who make thousands, tens of thousands of dollars with Amazon in that group. So that's one way you can learn, is from them. They make way more than I do, a lot of them on Amazon. So great group of people there if you want to learn and figure out like what's the trending things for Amazon and how to design and things like that. And Philip's really great about AI, but I'll tell you about that when I do my Philip interview up here. The next interview I did was Stephen Chin, this one right here, and that's the one where he talks about Etsy. He does a lot of Etsy things and how to sell on Etsy, and he's great at personalization. He has an app called Hello Custom that can help you customize things on Etsy. I believe it's also going to work on some other things if not already. But yeah, he's sold a ton of things on Etsy with personalization. So if you're thinking about selling on Etsy with personalization, that's the person to follow. He's done, and he has a channel, a YouTube channel. In fact, I think a lot of these people on here have YouTube channels. So if you want to check them out on YouTube as well, you can see kind of how you feel when you listen to them. So Stephen Chin's great, has lots and lots of information about selling on Etsy. The next interview I did was this one with Cody McGuffey. He is the founder, owner of Everbee and Everbee Shop. Everbee Shop is another way besides Shopify to sell on. So it's not Shopify, but you can use it in conjunction with Printify and other print sellers to sell your own things on your own website. And the reason why he set up Everbee Shop is because it's so simple to set up. So if you want to sell on your own website and want something really simple to set up, that's the video you should watch. Start it off with Everbee Shop and check out that video. I put a link in there on how to learn more about that. The next interview I did was this one with Jay D'Souza. He's great on Amazon and Etsy, has lots of information. He has his own community called Jay's Way. I've been teaching on there every other month, and I will continue to share what I know on there in 2026. Him and I have done multiple videos together. We do the design challenge every week or so on his channel, so you can watch that. But he has his own style of doing things, and people in his channel or his community also do thousands and thousands of dollars a month. So there's a bunch of people that sell on Etsy and Amazon in his group that can teach you how to do that as well. This next interview was with Julie. She sells on Etsy. I believe she does digital downloads, so that's another way to do print on demand. I guess it's not print on demand anymore, that's digital downloads. So if you're interested in selling digital downloads, instead of putting designs on t-shirts, actually just doing the design that might go on a t-shirt or on something else, you can just sell the designs itself. You can also do, I think she does other things like that. So it's not a physical product. So they're called printables or digital downloads. I think there's two different things. So learn more about that there. If you're just wanting to do the design side and not have to put it on anything, that's a great way to do sales on Etsy as well. So you can watch that video for more. This next video that I did here is with Hannah Gardner. She's the co-founder of Profit Tree, which is an app I use a lot on Etsy that can help you see what is selling and not selling on Etsy, kind of a lot of data. It also helps you with your profit if you're connected to Etsy. She also teaches how to sell on Etsy. She's a top Etsy seller and has done it a long time. So if you're thinking about doing Etsy and you feel like you have a connection with the way that she talks and teaches, check that out and see what she has to offer. This next video or interview that I did was with Alec. He is a top Etsy seller. He's great. He's young. He has done his YouTube channel is huge. He also has a few apps that can help you with Etsy that he's made himself that has helped. So if you like the way that he teaches and you want to learn from him, I think he teaches about not only print on demand but also digital downloads on Etsy. So he has a lot to share. His YouTube channel is great. I'm a subscriber as well. So if you like the way that he teaches, watch that video and click on the links in the description and figure out the things that he can teach you so that you can sell on Etsy. Okay, just a few more here. This is Jace Perry. I did an interview with him. He's a top seller on Amazon KDP with books. So if you didn't know about that and you want to sell books on Amazon, he's the person that you can follow. I actually did two videos because the first video I did with him got cut off. So the full video is the one that you want to watch. The second one that I did here, I'll put it right here. And he goes and tells and shares all the tips about how he's helping people start off that Amazon KDP and make lots of money every month. This interview I did with Chris Meets is with Anywhere POD. So it really helps people who want to sell on Etsy and I believe Shopify too. So if you're thinking about that, this is a great app to do that. And he talks about how you can use his app Anywhere POD for that, for selling on Etsy and Shopify. So another video I did right here is with Emily. She also sells on Etsy. She's a top seller, over 7 figures on Etsy, and she's did it in such a short time. So she has a lot to share, and I believe she has a course as well. So if you like the way that she presents herself in that video, the way that she talks and communicates, and that works for you, then check out what she has. I think she does a great job. She definitely knows how to sell on Etsy. She's been doing it for a little while and has had lots and lots of success. So she shares all her success and how she's done it in her courses there. And lastly, this video right here, I did my last interview this year was with Philip. And again, he with Adam Young has the Merch Mastermind group. You can see that link in the description of either of those videos. But again, they have a great group there that's been doing it for a while. Philip is doing the AI part of it, where he shares how to use AI to help with the design part of it and automation and all of that. And it's not just him and Adam in that group. There's a lot of experts that they have. So they can teach also Etsy stuff. Either I know Adam and Philip just do Amazon, but they brought in a few people that are Etsy experts too. So if you want to learn some Etsy stuff as well as Amazon stuff in that group, I think that's great. They have a weekly thing there. It's a really fun group. I suggest that you check it out. There's links in the description of either of those videos or both of those videos that you can see, kind of get a taste of what Merch Mastermind is about. All right, so there you go. That was a quick recap of all the interviews I did. I did a bunch of interviews before in years past, but this was just the ones that I did in 2025. So that was a lot. But basically, to be successful on print on demand, if you want to be successful on print on demand and make thousands of dollars in 2026, I would suggest pick one of these three: Amazon, Etsy, or selling on your own site. Find a mentor or group to help you scale up faster and teach you the things that you really need to, and find one that actually you feel comfortable with in the way that they're teaching, and then go for it and do it and stick with the one, and make sure that it's going to take a while. So you're going to hear a lot of success stories and people are going to help you out, but it probably will take you 3 to 6 months before you see any kind of traction. And if you start in January and follow along with these groups and mentors, I can almost guarantee that you'll have a pretty good Q4, your first Q4. Now, it's not going to be as good as the Q4 you'll have in year 2 and year 3 and year 4, but it will definitely be something, because by following their tips and following what they've done, you're going to just put yourself on a track that's better than trying to do it yourself and get discouraged. Another reason why you want to have people and mentors to help you is it's going to be really tough in the beginning and you're going to want to quit and don't know what to do because things aren't working. They can help you with that as well. So by the way, if you like the way that I teach, you can always follow me on YouTube. I don't have a community or a course or anything, but I'm happy to answer any of your questions if you have any. And just leave a comment or something, get a hold of me. There's lots of ways to do that. I have a Facebook group. I'm on social media. So I want to help you as much as I can, but I think by being in a group and finding a good mentor that you like is the best way. I would suggest that to anyone starting any business, is to find somebody that's done it already and help you with it if you really are serious about it. So hopefully this video was really helpful for you. Hopefully it wasn't too long, but I want to just make sure to give you the best path of success in 2026 if you're serious about print on demand. Thanks again for watching this video, and if you want to see all those videos, I'll put it in a playlist here so that you can see all of them at once and kind of skip through them. And hopefully this was really helpful. I hope you get a lot of information in 2026 and all the success for POD. And as always, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.